Make sure you wear a hard hat at all times. Make sure not to touch any components. Some of them are very hot. No food in the lab.
The first thing you need to do in this experiment is fill the feed tank. In order to do that, you need to empty the bottoms tank with this valve, empty the reboiler, and empty the tops. It's important to open a closed valve before you close an open valve. In order to empty the tops tank, you need to open the green valve. Make sure you trace the pipes down to the feed tank so you know exactly where the tops is going.
Alright, next you're going to want to open the cooling water using this valve, and you turn it on over there.
Turn this valve very slowly.
Always make sure your feed tank is well mixed. Next thing you want to do is open the air valve and then turn on the power.
This controller controls the steam. It should always be an automatic. This controller's automatic function does not function.
The rest of your controllers should be an automatic. This is for the feed, the height of the decanter, and the reflux.
Now after you turn it on, this guy will blink. We don't really know what it means, so we press acknowledge and reset. This guy right here explains the temperature in the column. You can look at this chart right here for the corresponding temperature.
If it gets too hot, you could turn on a fan to cool you down. When you're ready to start the experiment, you need to turn the feed pump on. Wait for the reboiler level to get up to 5, and then turn the steam on as long as the steam's an automatic. Once the level gets up to 8, you can shut off the feed pump. Make sure you close the valve between the feed and the reboiler so that methanol doesn't go back into the feed.
When this meter reaches 90 degrees Celsius, you should start recording temperatures upstairs. Then you're going to have to wait a while, but when all the temperatures reach steady state, that means you're at total reflux.
Once the levels of the decanter and the reboiler are constant, and your temperatures as well, then you're at steady state.
Make sure to keep an eye on your feed level, but be careful, it smells. To switch to continuous, you have to fill the decanter and then set the controller to automatic. Once you've done this, you can bleed the pressure gauge.
Didn't see you there. We're just taking our distillation samples. Do this, take it from these ports, and open up this.
When you're ready to do GC, turn on the gas, the GC, the controller, the computer, and the monitor.
To collect the steam trap around the reboiler, first you want to place a bucket under this valve. Then you want to open this valve and close this valve.
To start collecting water from the condenser, you're first going to want to open this valve and then close this valve.
Now for shutdown, the first thing you're going to want to do is shut off the steam.
Then you're going to want to turn off the pumps by hitting these two red buttons.
Then you can turn off the control panel and the air.
After waiting 30 minutes, shut off the cooling water slowly.